Hi everybody, it's me, Patrick, here with a lecture video on the communication model. So, everything we do is a form of communication, whether it be talking, writing, texting, or even just facial gestures, hand gestures, what we wear. Everything is a form of communication. And one of the foundational theories of communication is the communication model. Now, you are going to need to know about the communication model in order to take the mega quiz at the end of the semester. So, let's jump right in to what the communication model looks like. So, the communication model is made up of several parts. First, you have a speaker or sender. Next, you have a message, and that message travels over to an audience or receiver. The audience or receiver then sends feedback back to the speaker or sender. These message and feedback take place over channels. The channel could be the form of the communication, so the spoken word, the written word, nonverbal communication. Those are all the channels that occur. We have something called noise. Noise interacts with the feedback, the message, and the channel by overlapping it and possibly creating confusion. Noise could be literal noise, like the sound of a fire engine outside, or it could be internal noise, like you're really tired, or you're angry, or you're upset, or you're really excited or happy. Those are all forms of noise. All of this takes place in a context or in an environment. So that is the communication model. Now, in our textbook, there's also a model, and it doesn't look that dissimilar to this, but there are some differences. So I do want to emphasize, for the purposes of this class and for the mega quiz that you will take at the end of the semester, I really want you to focus on this model. Again, this is not the same model as what's in the textbook. There's also a couple other things I'd like you to note. The message and feedback have one-way arrows. So if we go back here, you can see that there's a one-way arrow from this to this and a one-way arrow from this to this. Another thing I'd like you to note is that noise intersects the message and feedback. If you go back here, you see that the noise interrupts the message and the feedback. It doesn't just exist in the middle or around the edges, it goes all the way through. It doesn't have to be a lightning bolt when you make your noise, but it should intersect those things. And that's the communication model. Very, very simple. Those 7 things are all you need. The message, the feedback, the sender, the receiver, the channel, the noise, and the environment. Those are the 7 things you need in your model. You should be able to draw that for the mega quiz at the end of the semester. And that is all I have to share with you today. Bear in mind that if you take other communication classes, you may learn about other similar models. The model I just showed you is known as the interaction model of communication. There are other models such as the transaction and the action model. But for now, the interaction model is all that you need to know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.